Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan and I am the Insomniac Let's Player. I'm here with
Barbie Girl,
Sophie and Shigo and Jaja.
Anyway, I am playing the Stanley Parable. It's a game I've been wanting to play forever and I finally got around to buying it, and I already did captions, reverse mouse, nah, sensitivity, raw input, blah blah blah, back extras.
oh Jimmy.
Okay, I got an achievement for turning on achievements.
Yeah.
Why not enable saving? Anyway, the thing is, I found out about this game because I watched a part of a playthrough of it, and I saw like one ending, and I'm gonna do that one first. So then, from then on, we'll be doing whatever. Anyway, begin the game.
Okay. Hi.
Barbie Girl. He can't play the game if you're sitting in style.
I can't play the game with you like this. Can you stand right here? Okay. You want to sit right there?
Yeah.
Alright. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never. The Stanley Parable. Loading.
Okay. Oh, it's a talk.
This is the story of a man named
A
Stanley.
doggy.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. Stanley was happy.
He was happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, wow.
I think.
Hold on just one second.
Barbie. It's really.
Options, video, advanced. Let's keep that. Effect detail, let's do that high. Okay, resume the game.
Okay.
So, I stepped out of the office.
We're happy.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I hate Mondays. I can relate, man. Let's see, I can crouch.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Barbie. Guys.
Whoa.
I think.
Let's get off now.
I see. I see you on it.
Whoa. Gotta conserve power. Turn off all computers. Can I even open any of these?
No. Pop it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep. Door on my left. Okay.
Pop it.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Do not
Feeling
alter
a
without
wave of
consulting the whiteboard
disbelief,
manager.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Huh. Weekly targets. Yeah, okay.
I'm paid. I see two.
What is that?
Huh?
Every time I click, it like, you can hear like keyboard typing. We need... Okay. Number of slides on the slides. Okay. Synergize core value expenditures. Alright, whatever. Let's get going. Room closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay. Anyway.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Upstairs to my boss's office.
This his house.
Executive bathroom. I want the golden toilet.
Go.
Computer. Okay, you're off. You got lucky this time. Whoa.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Nope. 1987.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely.
Okay,
but
2,
no,
8,
this is what he was
4,
going to do instead.
5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
All right. Yeah, I'm just taking us through the one path that I did see before. Then we're gonna actually explore.
Yeah, McDonald's.
Okay.
Explore McDonald's. Okay. All right. Whatever you say, dude.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I can answer it for you right now. In this economy, you can't afford to question your job.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind Control Facility.
Go.
Escape. Mind Control Facility. Escape. Oh, well. I have to continue on the path that I saw. And then I'll explore other stuff. I know this game is all about choice.
An enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yeah, this game is all about choice and what you do with those choices. Boom.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's
mine.
co-workers. The lives
there's
of so
my-
many individuals reduced
mine.
to images on a screen.
Mine.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Yeah. That's my room right there. Okay, let's go. I can't jump. I can't jump. Achievement unlocked.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really
Box.
been under someone's control all this time? Was this
Nah.
the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That
What's
his
up there?
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Pirate.
What?
Okay.
No. He refused to
Never.
believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Dude, imagine if this was your computer screen. Can you imagine if, like, playing a game on that?
That would be awesome.
I mean, you'll be able to see everything. So, off.
So we don't cheat in the game.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Donkey.
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled
Yeah, I
himself
did.
from someone else's command. Freedom
course I
was
did.
mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where
Okay.
had his co-workers gone? How
Where'd the
had he
button
been
go?
freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Where'd the
But
screen
as
go?
sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Dude, this is
And that was
beautiful.
all he needed to know. It was perhaps
Look at that.
the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I seeing it on a screen is one thing, but actually seeing this in, like, on my monitor.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way,
Huh?
right now, that things were meant to
Okay.
happen. And Stanley was happy.
Game that's not real life that has real life in it.
No, but seriously. Of course, also, I have a lot better graphics on this computer than the last playthrough I saw, which was like 6 years ago or something like that.
I want it.
Alright, now we get to explore a little bit. You want to do a path? You get to pick where we go. Alright?
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Okay.
missed a memo.
House.
Okay. So, I'm going to let my 4-year-old daughter pick where we're going now.
Okay.
What's that? Input received, whatever it was. Okay. Ooh. Our
When
choice.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the
You
door
wanna go over
on his
here?
left.
Still? Okay.
Now,
Yet there was not a
Okay.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Who moved my desk?
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
Okay.
find an answer there.
Room closet.
Coming
you
to
go
a
back up
staircase,
there, or go
Stanley
down here?
walked upstairs to his
Wanna go down?
boss's office.
Alright, let's see what's going on here.
it's on my desk.
Ooh, what's down here?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing
Card,
his
that.
boss, admitting
Once
he had
you go
left his
in, you
post
can't
during
come
work
out.
hours. He might be
So the
fired
door's
for that.
shut on you.
And in such a competitive
yeah.
economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was
They have a
crazy.
Coke machine down
And
there,
then
though.
something occurred to Stanley.
Cold.
Maybe, he thought
Exit.
to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously
1, 2,
out of
B, 4.
existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
Wait,
And as
what?
Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example,
Wait, what?
why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Yeah, I'm back here.
Why did doors close automatically behind him whenever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This
They
can't
are
be
repeating.
real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that it had been on the tip of his tongue.
Yeah, what's
he
going
just
on?
hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
1, 2, B, 4.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an
Where-
answer,
huh?
an explanation.
What's going on?
His
I'm back at the
co-workers
car.
weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying
No.
and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa, whoa,
Then he
whoa. I'm
imagined
flying.
himself soaring through space on a magical
Flying?
starfield, and it too appeared.
Whoa.
It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had
I'm in a
still not woken
starfield.
up. How was
Violet,
he
Sonic
remaining so
West
lucid?
Player was not the
And
imposter.
then perhaps the strangest question of them all
I get that.
entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Yeah.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Yeah, why is
Now
there a
the
voice in my
was
head?
describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take
That's the same
responsibility
cup.
for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. But did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Yes, I'm gonna prove it's a
Closed
dream.
his eyes gently,
Close your
and he
eyes.
invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
So
the
comfy.
fresh air of a world outside this one.
Oh yes.
Let me wake up. he
Let me
thought to
wake up.
himself. I'm through with this dream.
I'm
I
through
wish
with
it
this
to
dream.
be over.
I want it to be
Let
over.
me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
Nah.
It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
I am normal.
Everything will be fine.
Bobby hat.
I am okay.
And I'm still here.
Wait.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss.
Car.
I have an office. I am real.
What
Please,
the heck
will
is
someone
going-
tell
Whoa.
me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
And
Hi, is Baldy here? How many notebooks did we get while we were asleep?
This
20.
is the story of a woman named
Oh
Mariella.
God, Baldy must
wait,
be-
what? A woman named Mariella. all of a
Mariella
sudden.
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Stanley is an
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was
Why?
obviously crazy. This much she knew.
Okay.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And
Oh,
in
of
that
course.
moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no
Yup.
time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
And she... Whatever. Wait, I died?
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
I'm Baldy.
Alright. Irontail, your turn to take control. Where do we go?
Well, first of all, we have to go forward.
All
Oh,
of his
yeah.
co-workers were gone. What could it
I am
be?
gonna look
Stanley
for...
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
I'm
had
on a
simply
mission to
missed
turn
a
off all
memo.
computers. Yeah, perhaps I missed a memo. Computer, off. There's that awaiting input thing again. Okay, here we go.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do you want to go to the right?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going right for
This
the
was
first
not
time.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh yeah, the employee round. It's always good to admire that.
And I'm just gonna be in the background singing. So yeah.
Ah, yes,
Whoa.
truly a room worth admiring.
Better than our
It had
employee
really
area.
been worth the detour after all. Just
They have a
spend
Coke
few
machine.
moments here in this immaculate, beautiful
And actual
restaurant.
seats.
Stanley
And a
simply
coffee
stood
table with
here,
actual coffee.
drinking it all in.
Well, you gotta realize we don't work in an office building.
See, they have a coffee maker. Of course we do too.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Restaurant style one.
Really
Wait,
worth
what?
it being here in the
We have
room.
one in our home.
Room so utterly captivating that even though eager to get back to business, Stanley took
Alright,
the
so where?
first open door on his left.
Are we going left or straight?
I'm straight.
Okay. You're the boss. Blueprint.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Caution, do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop.
Stop.
Wait, there's a card reader. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. It will cause death. Penalty for misuse of the cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. I thought it was death. This is the only way to go, I
Stanley,
guess.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your
That's a
trust in
long way
someone
down.
else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
So where am I going?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please.
Yeah, that's the only way, I
stop
guess.
trying to make every decision by yourself.
Are we in
I'm
some
not
kind of
asking you to
shipping
be-
company?
Unless we jump off the thing.
Huh?
Unless we jump off the thing into that area.
Wait. Oh, there's a door over there.
But it's not open.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
See?
You jump over there.
I can't make it. No, I can't because I can't jump.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
Oh, hello.
To let her back into your life. She's
Urgent.
been waiting.
Urgent. Employees should never, under any circumstances, attempt. Okay, I guess we're going. Wow.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay, I pick up the phone. Apartment 427. Haha.
Stanley, hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Why am I not just going in?
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Ugh.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Okay.
This
Hello?
is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Hello, wife. Good morning, employee 427. Press L on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Babe,
Yes.
apparently I'm cheating on you. My other wife is mannequin. Press M on the keyboard.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly
Oh god, they
what
got
he's
me doing
told
it now.
to do. Now he's
I'm the one
pushing
pressing the buttons.
Now he's eating lunch. Now
Okay,
he's
now Barbie
going
Girl
home.
is.
Now he's coming back to work.
Why is
One
there a
might even
chair
feel
in the
sorry
way
for
of
him,
my bed?
Except that he's chosen this life.
If I was home, I would be right there. 7.
But in his mind, in his mind, he
Wait
can
a
go on
minute, it has to
fantastic
say something.
adventures.
Now,
Whoa.
From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries of new lands.
Huh?
It was
I left the
wonderful.
room for a minute.
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder
it
that
has to
none of
say
it would
something,
ever
though.
happen to him.
LN7?
Press R to watch TV.
And so he began to
What the-
fantasize about his own job. First, he
No.
imagined that one day while at work,
Wait a second.
he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss,
Shut up, narrator, this is my
everyone in
favorite
the
show.
building had suddenly vanished
Watching
off
the time.
face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
This is my computer system.
What? Especially when I'm at work. My favorite show is Watching the Time. Press
Really?
either 0 or O.
So he went
How's
further.
zero?
He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through
Yep.
either. At last, choice.
I have to
It
push him.
barely even mattered what lay
I
behind
think it's
each
part
door.
of the game.
The mere thought that his decisions would mean something
There's a
was
chair in the-
almost too wonderful
Wait,
to be true.
and I can't jump. Press 7 to prepare dinner. Okay.
Isn't that
As he
turned out,
wandered
though?
through
What?
his fantasy world,
Where'd the kitchen
he
go?
began to fill it
No,
with
my
all possible
fridge.
paths and destinations.
My
Down
food
one
museum.
path lay an enormous round
No one has
room
any more buttons
with
under.
monitors and
And then I can
wine
wipe will disappear
displays.
too.
And down another was a yellow
Hold
line
on to
that
her for
weaved
dear
in
life.
many directions.
She is
Down
tall.
another was a game with a baby.
Look at
And
this.
he called it
I have
the
to look up to
Stanley
her.
Parable.
She's taller than you.
Press I to tell the kids a story. Hey kids,
It was
let's
such a
hear a
wonderful
story about
fantasy, and so in his head he
my
relived
boring
it
job
again,
that I push
and then
buttons all
again,
day.
and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel
Ugh.
this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
He's being a boring man.
Press U to tell your wife you love her. I love you.
But there is no
Ah!
answer.
She's gone.
How could there possibly be?
I knew it
In
would
reality,
be.
can't get
all
out
he did
now.
was pushing the same buttons
I
he
love you,
always has.
computer.
Nothing has changed. The
It's my-
longer he
it's my
spends
computer
here,
wife
the more
now.
invested he gets,
Ooh,
the more
ooh,
he
like in the
forgets which
SpongeBob
life is the
show.
real one.
I think it's. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Press G to go to sleep.
And
Okay,
I'm trying to
apparently-
tell him this.
apparently
That in
Insomniac
this
is
world
not-
he can
Can't
never be
sleep.
anything but an
You
There's
can't
still a
sleep.
chair in the
But
way.
as long as he
You can't go to
remains
sleep,
here,
you can't eat,
he's
you can't
slowly
watch
killing himself.
YouTube on TV. You
He
can't.
won't
No,
listen
I
to
have
you.
a
He won't
computer.
stop. Here,
That's
watch
not
this.
even on.
Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to
Your
push a
main
button,
thing to
do
is
not
turn off.
do it.
Okay. Press X to be at work in the morning.
Apparently,
You see?
Insomniac
Can he just not
is
hear me?
content
How can I
and-
tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains
What?
here, he's electing to kill
It
himself?
turned on.
How can I get him to see
Guys,
what I
it's a
see?
miracle. It
How
turned
can I make
on.
him look at himself?
Bad news. It looks like you're hacking.
Press U to question nothing. I question nothing.
I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
You got me pushing buttons. Wait, what? The end is never the. Aww. This is different. Okay. I'm going to end this episode here. There's plenty of different endings to go through, and we'll get to those in another time. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, hit that like button. Comment down below, and if you want to give me some hints, not give away stuff, hints, you know, you can put those down there. And don't forget to subscribe for more great content. I'm getting better at editing every video, so that should be something to look forward to. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in another video.
Bye.
Bye!